Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning.
Hello everyone, welcome to Indiana Jones, and before that your host Batman, and this is Night Noon for Film and Games. And first we're gonna talk about the history of the games. I'm so excited of this game because this is the first time I'm playing the game. I never play any game in the history of Indiana Jones, and from 19s or anything. I was surprised, like there is a lot of games in for Indiana Jones that I don't know about. It's like as a gamer, it's like I should know about Indiana Jones game, but instead I play Tomb Raider. So there's no different or similarity about the two things. Both of them different. Even the main characters or the puzzles or the places they go to, but the games is so cool. I mean, the instruction of each game in the history, it's played the things from the movies. It's fascinating how they made the things in these games look like the movies, and maybe in the game it's much let's say funny or harder to make, you know. Even in the movies, when you make a cutscene with let's say puzzles or fighting or explosion or the Lego, it's like each one is not easy. Neither game or the movies. I'm telling you, as a filmmaker and a writer, making these things is not easy. Through the history of the games and the movies, we see a lot of things that fascinate us. Even the Lego for the kids. Everybody love Indiana Jones. So it's this game or the movies is not just for one person, it's for all of us, for all ages. I was surprised also in 2009 there's a game. It's like, from the way I see it, it's like it's so beautiful and it's so good, but I was busy maybe with school, you know, in 2009, you know, as a film school, and we watched the Indiana Jones in the school, and I write also let's say an essay about it, and the teacher loved it, you know. but I never played the game. I played Tomb Raider all the time. And before we talk about the new game, let's talk about the history of films. The game is first person. It have cutscenes that you can see Indiana Jones, but most of the game is first person as a BOV. It's a single player game. So the game and the movies, they're similar, so you will see a lot of things from the movies. So if you don't watch the movies before you play the game, go and watch, because you will see a lot of things from the game, from the movie in the game. Sorry about that. So it will be cool to see things. But the thing, when we talk about games and movies and game based in movie, you have to know that things will be different. And not just that, some games are so good to be games, not be in movies, and some movies are be good in movies, not be in game. We saw that over the years with James Bond and other games, like Resident Evil, and things is different from the game and the movie and the TV series. So on in the history of movies and gaming. Sometimes there is missing things. Sometimes the movie is better than the game. Sometimes the game is better than the movie. So if we talk about Indiana Jones, maybe the reason I played the game is because the movies are so good to watch and again. But in the game, if it's not good, you will lose interest, really, because the movies are so good. So you have to have a good game. So the question, are we gonna have this year a good game because it's released today? But some gamers play it yesterday or the three days before when they buy the bundle. So are you with me or against me? Leave a comment and we'll talk about now the game itself. There is a lot of things in the game from the movies, so you have to play and you know are it similar or not. And they choose the famous actor from the games we love to be Indiana Jones. Who is it? The guy from The Last of Us. Forget his name, but I'm gonna put it in my description for the game. It's similar to his voice. Joel from The Last of Us is the main character in Indiana Jones, not Harrison Ford. The game itself, it's beautiful, and you have to know that before you play, two things. When you go to Steam, you have to know that the game have a future for your graphic card. You have to know that the game is want you to play as a controller. A keyboard you can play, but with the controller in Steam it's much better in your PC. But you have to know all this information here for the graphic card and everything, especially the Windows will change from Windows 10 to Windows 11 soon in 2025 and 26. So be sure you have Windows 11. It's not I'm let's say making an ad for Windows, but the thing is, if you play in PC, you have to change the Windows to Windows 11 because all the games gonna change, and also your graphic card. I'm gonna change it in 2025. Also the game, it will be in Xbox Pass. Let's look at it. So in Xbox Pass, you're gonna find the game for free if you pay for Xbox Pass. Basically, the game, it will give you the full 4K and 60 frame if you play in Xbox Series X or S, but much better in if you have Xbox Series X. Why they do that? Because the HDR, and you have to have a good TV to see the whole scaling and everything in the game. So if you play in Xbox, you're lucky, and if you play in Steam, you're lucky if you have the highest RTX graphic card, and also the TV or the monitor. Let's back now to the game. So as we say, the game, it will be same in the movies, but the joy of the game, is it gonna give us the same joy of the movies? Even we have the famous actor from Last of Us, Joel, who played Joel. He's not named Joel, but I'm gonna put his name later. As a director and filmmaker, sometimes I'm missing, I have to remember all the actor names, but sometimes, you know, from the work I forgot the names, but I'll try to remember all the names. The game, they made this year more, let's say, future, the cinematic, the look and everything. So I hope so we have the joy of the film in this game as a first person, that we will feel what Indiana Jones in the movies was feeling, like we will put our hand inside, let's say, a hole or something like that, or we have jumping or something like that. We will feel it in our controller. It will buzz your hand, so you will feel it. And if you have a highest controller, you will feel the buzzing and also the running and everything. So enjoy watching the movies and the game, and I'm gonna post, or they call it, part 1 soon, today or tomorrow. See you soon. Indiana Jones. Batman out.
See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
You have any idea how old that was?